came to the penthouses, thoroughly searched and interviewed, and left after seeing no damage to face or property. So Amber and her friends spilled a little wine and roughed up the place, got their stories straight under the direction of a lawyer and a publicist, and placed a second call to 911. And they found that statement to be defamatory. They don't believe that this is what went down. I can understand that. I can understand that. That goes to a very specific incident. It goes to, we heard Io's testimony that Io heard Amber and Johnny fighting, and that's why Io called the police. And so they might have been like, no, that's not how this went down. It didn't go down this way. So that's not true. And it's defamatory. So it kind of makes sense, because the other ones are, we've reached the end of the abuse hoax. And then this one being Amber Heard and her friends used the media to fake allegations and use it as a hoax. So they really found those two, but they do not find that the incident with the police went down the way that this statement said it went down. I think this is a jury who parsed through, and I think this shows that they parsed through the evidence. And they didn't say everyone's innocent here. They parsed through this evidence and said, no, these are the things we find to be defamatory, and we don't find this to be true either. That's a very interesting and I think thoughtful verdict. I might have other thoughts. We're going to have to contemplate this, because I'm not surprised. I am surprised. I'm surprised that they found on all three. I'm surprised that they found any on the counterclaim. I'm surprised that they found Wellman was an agent. I am surprised. I'm not unhappily surprised, but I'm surprised. I think there was a lot of confusion over the 911 calls. The internet is reporting there were two, but the jury only heard of one. The jury did only hear one. The jury heard that there was one call, and the second set of police showed up connected to the first call. They never heard there were two calls. That's a very, very good point. I thought the jury couldn't talk publicly for a year. The jury can choose to talk publicly. They do not have to disclose themselves to the media. They can choose to. What's so interesting is we haven't had a PR statement from Team Heard, and the crowd seems to be gone. The crowd seems to have dissipated. So, the truth never perishes. Well, we'll see. That was what Johnny Depp said. Can Johnny Depp sue the ACLU for defamation? I don't think so. The time is done. This is over. The time period to sue for those statements would have had to happen when he sued for these, and it is done. So we read Amber Heard's statement earlier. Those will be timestamped. I'm going to try to get to a few more super chats and questions. I have a few obligations. If I will probably break this down a bit later, and then we will see if we need